right, so I used to date this guy a while back, and I don't know, we ended up being really cool, but when it came down to like the boyfriend department, mm-mm. For one, he was a liar. For two, he was manipulative, and for three, he had the smallest wee wee I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not trying to bash him. If he happens to see this, he knows like what's up with him. But he was super cool, but just as far as a relationship, no. But we had a mutual friend that called me one.
Hey, the fact that she say he knows what's up with him, like, boy, don't play. You know who the fuck she talking to, wee wee man. She called this shit a wee wee. But come on.
And he was like, listen, dude really wants you back, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to get you back. So I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. But after back and forth and him convincing me, I'm like, cool. So we started, talking on the phone. It was like a long distance thing. I mean, he was staying here in New Orleans, but he was starting to like,
Shout out to the NOLA. One thing I like about New Orleans people, bro, when they say the first couple words, you know, like, yeah, they from New Orleans. That's dope to me. Like, I love the culture of these different places, especially New Orleans. What's up, baby? Let's go.
he was really attentive, right? So one day I'm on the phone, I'm flat ironing my hair. I drop my flat iron, it breaks. 2 days later, a new flat iron ends up at my door. Like he was doing little things like that. Like for one, I'm a sneakerhead, right? So he would like surprise me with like some real cool tennis shoes or whatever that I would like. And it wasn't just about gifts, but he was trying to win me back. So the easiest way or the most effective way to win a girl back is through gifts, right? So that's what he was on. So one day he called, he like, look, he like, I bought you a car. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, I know you riding in your son's car right now. Cause at the time I'm riding in my son's Camaro I bought him, and I didn't have a car. So he like, when he come home, he gonna need his car. So I bought you a Honda. So I'm like, no. I'm like, we've only been talking for a few weeks now. I don't feel comfortable accepting a whole car. So he like, well, I already bought it. I think he said it cost between 13 and 16,000 or whatever.
Nah, I ain't gonna stunt. Whoever this dude is, he's certified. He a certified goofy. Cause what do you mean you buying a car? And she did say that they talked before this, as far as like dated, but to just come back and I'm gonna buy you a car. I'm like he getting a little crazy now. Let's see how far he go with this shit. Let's see if he gonna still keep it player or is he gonna fuck it up. Let's go.
So I'm like, I call our mutual friend. I'm like, that boy said he bought me a car. He like, yes, sis, I'm telling you, he doing whatever it take to get you back. I'm like, I'm like, then he's saying, we having a back and forth about who name the car gonna be in. And he like, well, nah, if it's your car, it should be in your name. So I'm like, well, he said he want to keep the car in his name, so he can get the insurance. And he seen other people lose out on cars because the girls wasn't keeping up with the insurance. Some bull crap. I just felt like it was bull crap. So I just told him, no, listen, that's your car. I don't want to accept a car from you. And after a back and forth thing, he was like, all right, cool. So one day he visits Houston or whatever, and he's like, listen, I'm sending you an address. Meet me at that address. So I'm like, all right. So I Google the address, and it ends up being Johnny the Jeweler, TV Johnny's, location. So I'm on the phone, I think with my 11-year-old, his dad, and he called me back, and he like, listen, where you at? I said, I'm about to be on my way. He said, well, no, don't meet me there. He like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was about to buy you a Cuban and order you a little pendant to go on a Cuban, a JT pendant, because that's my initials. He like, but Johnny don't have the Cuban that I want, so just meet me at Saks. I'm gonna take you shopping at Saks.
Bro. Hey, these the worst friends people to fucking exist. Cause it's like, why are you doing all this lying for? First he bought her a car, Now he finna take her to Johnny Dane, but Johnny Dane don't got the chain. So now he's saying we can go to Saks Fifth. Like, it just come out so goofy to me. Like, you ain't impressing nobody, bro. I guess even if you was coming through and doing it, me personally, it's still not impressive because it's like for a woman, it's like okay, if you trick off on them too early and go crazy like that with like no meaning behind, I could see if it was her birthday or something, y'all been fucking around. But you just doing shit like that on some trying to be cool shit. Your ass a goofy. This ain't even your girl. She got him saved under Johnny Dane, man. God damn.
So I hang the phone up. So Case dad, he like, man, who is that cap ass nigga? He like, man, he a fucking lie. He like, if he was finna buy you a Cuban, trust me, if Johnny ain't have it in the store, Johnny was gonna go get it. He like, man, ain't no such thing as he don't got it. He like, man, that nigga lying. I'm like, I don't know. He could be. I'm like, he do play games, but I'ma just meet him at sex. He like, you sure he gonna show up at sex? And I'm like, yeah, cause in the past he's taken me shopping at sex. I would usually get, something small, maybe some Balenciagas. I've got like some Tom Ford perfume, sunglasses, something small or whatever. So I'm like, cool, I'll go meet him at sex. So we get to sex. He like, and when I say sex, Saks Fifth Avenue in a Galleria. So we get there and he like, you could get whatever you want. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Big man. Yeah, get whatever you want. Get whatever you want. Hey, ring us up. You want the wall. Give us the wall, man. Whatever you want. I bet you it's gonna be some dumb shit that happen with this shit. Cause what do you mean you can get whatever you want in Saks I don't give a fuck if it was my mama. Look, you getting 2 items. Go get a shoe and a motherfucking rag or something. Cause what do you mean you can get whatever you want at Saks Fifth? If you grab 2 good items, you at like $2. Probably more than that. For real. Like if you been to Saks Fifth, you know they got I don't know how it is in other states, but in Chicago, and they finna close in Chicago. Damn. That's fucked up. RP Saks Fifth downtown. But if you know Saks, like they got the different levels and shit. Like you got the Gucci level, man. Man, let's go though. Let's see what they talking about.
So I'm following behind him and I realize he's stopping. Like if he want me to look at something, he'll stop. So he went to the shoes, women's shoes, and he stopped and I guess giving me an opportunity to look, but I wasn't interested. So he like, what's wrong? You don't want no shoes? I'm like, no. He like, well, what you want? I said, I really want this denim YSL bag. So he like, oh yeah, I remember you saying you want the bag. Well, let's.
Now, he like go to these shoes because them shoes, you ain't gonna really. It ain't too much going over like 1,200. You know what I'm saying? The G 900, 600. I think some Gucci shoes cost like 700. I think I bought my girl some Gucci shoes for like 7. But them bags, oh yeah, you going what the shit be crazy because the littlest bag costs the most and shit. Like how the fuck is this the littlest bag over here, but this bitch costs 5,000. It be crazy, but watch this. I bet you she spent some bread. If she, a Louis bag or YSL bag, oh yeah, he finna spend like 3,500. Watch this. I ain't even watched this before. This is my first time watching it with y'all.
See if they got the bag. So we go in the bag department in Saks. And the lady's like, they don't have the bag. She told us to try Neiman Marcus. So he like, all right, well, let's go to Neiman's. So we get to Neiman's. Neiman's don't have the bag either. So he said, wait, don't they have a YSL store in the Gallo? He like, go check the YSL store. I'm gonna go outside, smoke me a cigarette. He said, if they have the bag, call me and let me know, and I'm gonna come and pay for it or whatever. So I'm like, cool.
Hey, he fucked up when Neiman's ain't have it. It's over with. It's time to go. Like we finna go do something else. I'm finna hit you with this little 300. Like damn, sorry that Johnny ain't had the chain. Neiman's or Saks ain't had a purse, but he go like let's go eat something. You know what I'm saying, let's go chill. But he want to keep pressing the issue. That's what niggas be fucking up. God just told you twice, like, no, you ain't got it, big man. Go smoke a square. So I'm gonna go smoke this square. He out there smoking that square praying. Man, I pray to God she don't find this motherfucker bad. But let's see.
So I go to YSL. They don't have the bag, but the lady tells me, you know, there is one in Dallas. If you pay for it today, I can have it shipped to you. So I'm happy. So I called him. I'm like, look, they have the bag. So he like, all right, cool, here I come. He come, I explain the situation to him. You know, I'm like, they don't have it in store, but they're gonna order it. All we gotta do is pay for it, and that's that. So he give me his card. I go to the register. I pay for the bag. I'm happy. When I tell you happy, I think the bag probably was like, I can't really remember, maybe between 3,400 and 3,700. But
Bro, I told you like 3,500. What? For a fucking bag? Man, if you don't put this shit back, fuck that. Wrap this up. It's over with. Wrap it up. It's 3,500 for a bag, bro. That's a fucking car, man. You crazy.
really nice bag or whatever. Um, I was excited. So I'm telling him like, thank you, like, you know, I really wanted this bag. I'm telling you, you know, I'm happy. I'm like, boy, them niggas can't fuck with you. When you say you gonna do something, you gonna do it. Like I'm bucked up. I'm bucking him up. I'm happy. Now, mind you, you know, we've had dealings in the past, and as far as the size goes, you know, I never really look forward to that with him, right? But I was really happy, and I felt like he earned, you know, for us to have a good time. And if it ended up us sleeping together, then that's what it was.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. She talking about some, they ain't fuck with you. You that nigga. Man, she probably topped that motherfucker in the car for 3,500. Man, you better act like this motherfucker big. You crazy. For real.